テストです。
हमेशा जो सेंटर वाला होता है ना वो मिनिस्टर साहब को होता है। तो आपने गाइड करने में कहाँ बैठना है बताएं। हाँ जी सर। चलें बिस्मिल्लाह करें। पहले रेसिटेशन करानी है कुरान? पहले प्रोग्राम ऑन करें, रेसिटेशन कराएं।
Assalamu alaikum and good morning everyone. Minasan ohayo gozaimasu. May I please request Honorable His Excellency, Ambassador of Japan, Secretary Ministry, OPHRD, CEO plus W Wakako Sakurai, and Managing Director OEC to please come on stage and formally start the event.
मिनिस्टर के लिए छोड़ दीजिएगा या एम्बेसडर आप बिल्कुल नेक्स्ट सीईओ were you there? Oh, okay. Right. Please have. This is for our minister. He's going to join us. Great.
Okay. Thank you very much. I am Aisha Raja from Plus W, and this is Varda Ali from OEC, and today we will be your hosts for the event. It is truly an honor to welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of Advanced IT Skill Development and Japanese Language Education Project. This project is a collaboration between Overseas Employment Corporation, OEC, and Plus W. We hope today's program will not only provide valuable insights, but also strengthen the bond between Japan and Pakistan in the fields of IT and Japanese language education. To commence the ceremony, I would now like to invite Muhammad Talha to recite the verses from the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيتها النفس المطمئنة ارجعي إلى ربك راضية مرضية فادخلي في عبادي وادخلي جنتي صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah for the beautiful recitation. Now I request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem of Pakistan and Japan.
Kishmari
Thank you, everyone. To formally begin our program, I would like to invite Mr. Nasir Khan Kashani, Managing Director, Managing Director of the Overseas Employment Corporation, to deliver the opening remarks.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Honorable Secretary, Mr. Dr. Arshad Mahmood, OPHRD, Overseas Pakistanis Foundation, Overseas Pakistanis and Human Resource Development Ministry, Ambassador, we welcome you to Pakistan. Ambassador Suchi Akamatsu, Her Excellency Ms. Wakako Sakurai, she is our founder and CEO of Plus W, and the ex-ambassador, Mr. Konuri Matsuza, also we welcome you, sir, and all the online distinguished guest speakers and the ambassador of Pakistan to Japan, Mr. Raza Bashir Tarad. I hope he's online, and also the vice chancellors who are online, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. Thank you very much for gracing this occasion this morning, and I believe that this is a really very important day for not only for Overseas Employment Corporation and the OPHRD that is hosting this session, but also this is a gate which is being opened for the IT professionals of Pakistan to Japan. And let me just, today I think we just need to celebrate that. This is an initiative and a very defining moment, I think, particularly for the Overseas Employment Corporation, for which I'm responsible. And it's a journey, and I think that we are doing, with the grace of God, we're doing very nicely. We're trying to move slowly towards Japan, because Japan is a very, very important station. It is a country which has a lot of potential and prospect. There are primarily two cooperations that we have with Japan. One is the Technical Intern Training Program, which is with the Ministry of Education, and also the Specified Skilled Workers Program, which is with the Ministry of Overseas. So primarily, very few countries have two MOCs, and Japan is one of them. And it's really an honor. Secondly, I think the OEC's role, for the talent alignment has been marvelous. We've been trying our best to make sure that we match what is required abroad, and particularly in Japan, and what we have in Pakistan. I think it's a perfect match. As far as our IT professionals are concerned, I think the graduates, particularly the 15 universities that we have targeted in the first phase, I think it's those universities are the best universities Pakistan can offer. The IT graduates are going to be a great source, a great human source for Japan when they land there. And I'm sure with not only the skills, but also the language that they're going to learn is going to help them all the way in their career. Initially, I believe it's a 40-50 IT professionals that we are targeting from the 15 universities, but it won't be long. By next year, inshallah, we should be in thousands, and we are expecting at least 4,000 to 5,000 IT professionals to go to Japan to start a new career. That's our goal and that's our objective, and inshallah we'll try to achieve that. This is actually a new era of collaboration, because it has never happened before. And when I visited Japan last year, I met quite a few officials and senior officials from OTIT and from many other organizations, including the CEO, the vice president of the Plus W also, and we found out that they're pretty strict as far as the Japanese markets are concerned. As far as the Japanese, it's not like any other country. They're very, very strictly rule-bound, and we need to really excel in order to compete in Japan. And I think that kind of training that we give in our Center of Excellence, it's really going to be, inshallah, up to the mark to be rolling it out further, inshallah. And I would like to here acknowledge the guidance, and particularly our Honorable Worthy Minister. He is going to join us very soon. I think his meetings with Plus W were really very important for this initiative, and that was, I think, when he was the Minister for BOI, the Board of Investment. At that time, met the Plus W, and he was telling me about that, and I think our collaboration with Plus W is going to take it further, and we will, inshallah, make sure that we touch new heights. So I would like to appreciate our worthy Minister and also our Honorable Secretary also, who has been working day and night to make sure that we find new destinations, because he has always been advocating this thought, and he has been inculcating it into our minds, that we don't need to stay in a certain geographic region. Like more than 90% of our manpower, our recruitment, human resource goes to the Gulf countries, and I think that we need to really expand, go to the Far East, European Union, and this is what we have been doing under his visionary leadership. I would like to also appreciate the Plus W, the Embassy of Japan, and every other stakeholder, the Embassy of Pakistan in Japan. I think without the community welfare attaché, efforts based in Japan, also the ambassador's vision also played a key role in this. I think it's very, very important that we appreciate along the way and acknowledge all the stakeholders who were with us. And I think that looking ahead, ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell you that today's event is not just a celebration of success, but a promise of a brighter future. OEC is committed to continually exploring new avenues to enhance workforce placements, strengthen partnerships, and expand the horizons of our talented youth. Let us celebrate this achievement, and let's have a very nice program today, and inshallah this program will kick off many other programs, many programs in the future, and this is just the beginning. And I wish you success, and I wish everybody a great day today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Nasir Khan Kashani, for your insightful words. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Arshad Mahmood, Federal Secretary of the Ministry of Overseas Pakistanis and Human Resource Development, to deliver the keynote address.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ohayo gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Excellency Soichi Akamatsu, the Excellency Ambassador representing Japan in Pakistan, what a pride to have you with us. Honorable Ms. Wakako Sakurai, the founder and CEO, Plus W, the best partner we are going to have with Pakistan. Thank you for joining us today. Mr. Matsuda, Executive Advisor, Plus W, we are appreciative to have you with us today. All Vice Chancellors, our Excellency Ambassadors, CWA, Embassy colleagues, our respected Brigadier Asad, Colonel Jamal, our very precious reps from OEPs, respected media, and the most bright product from Pakistan, our best students who are sitting here representing ministries, universities, representing their beautiful families. All colleagues, a very happy good morning, and what a beautiful day it is to sit with the Japanese representation and sitting with the future of Pakistan and talking about how to grow together. Honestly, we listened to our Prime Minister saying that he remains undecisive who is the best in terms of manufacturing and design and excellency. Is it Japan or Germany? And same is my impression. So wherever is Japan in terms of its design excellence, its perfection in crafting thing, in beautifying any kind of mastery in manufacturing or services, it brings a new level of perfection. So in terms of taking our human resource to Japan, when we are sitting with Japanese, I think it gives us a new credibility and a moment of pride for our mature human resource market. Excellencies, let me share that Pakistan is a labor surplus country, and we are a population of almost 240 million and a reasonably big economy of $380 billion. We know it very clearly that we are not generating jobs to the level these should be, and especially for high IQ persons, which require a kind of very productive atmosphere of factories, of manufacturing units where they can express their IQ. So again, it's a global fact that the high wage, high productivity jobs are definitely attracted by better economies. So having Japan with us is going to add to our impetus and our efforts to truly promote our HR talent. We have been dispatching almost 0.8 million human resource every year, and they are ambassadors of Pakistan. They mostly go to GCC countries, very wonderful countries they are, and we are getting almost $35 billion of remittance, which is going to be pitched at 35 billion. It is like a 34% extra pitch or boost, and it is lifeline for our balance of payments. So what I'm trying to say is that Korea, Germany, European Union countries, they are keenly looking for human resources. We know that the dependency ratio in Japan is almost 1 to 1.83, which is one of the lowest. And you are looking for very, very carefully selected people. And I'm very grateful that through Plus W, you are focusing on our youth. And on behalf of the bright faces which are sitting here, representing the universities and vice chancellors, let me tell you very clearly, they are best of the best. And some of these universities are into the top 500 ranked universities globally. Very good in mathematics, physics, mannerism, personalities. And this model of, I call it like when we were dealing with on talent partnership with European Union, we told that this is an outreach model. It's not through third party. So when you go there, you do a cherry picking, you pick right kind of IQ, give them language, give them orientation of your culture, and they have the IQ to, understand anything. So if you pick IT graduates into, from electrical engineering, semiconductors, modular construction, into gaming industry, anything. So very happy that Plus W has chosen us, and it's going to be a good partnership. And what I would like to say on behalf of government is one of our key priority has been to have a good policy which ensures that nobody uninvited goes out. So our policy has been carefully crafted on the global best practices, and European Union has especially liked it. So it promotes very safe, orderly, secure immigration only when there is a very clear promise. We discourage any kind of movements when people go onto the boats or they go for asylum seeking, no more like it. There have been a massive onslaught. So allow me a bit of while that I talk to my press in my language. तो हम अपने press को, अपने मुअज़्ज़ज़ हाज़रीन जो आए हैं, सिर्फ ये बताना चाहते हैं कि ये आज का रोशन दिन जब हम जापान की बेस्ट कंपनीज और उनके एम्बेसडर्स के साथ बैठे हुए हैं, ये पाकिस्तानी मेहनती अफरादी क़ुव्वत के नए डेस्टिनेशंस में जाने की और नई प्रोफेशंस को एक्सप्लोर करने की एक बड़ी भरपूर कड़ी है. इसमें हमारे वाइस चांसलर्स, एम्बेसडर्स, हमारे यूनिवर्सिटी ग्रेजुएट्स, हमारे महकमे, ओईसी, हमारे डियर काशानी साहब जो दिन रात एक कर रहे हैं, we call it a part of economic diplomacy. Yesterday हमने SIFC के साथ Prime Minister साहब की instructions के तहत all cross-cutting ministries were there, Foreign Ministry, MOI, remittances wale, border control wale, IT training, so that until and unless we join hands together and we give an image that it's a very organized, pragmatic society and we can only allow those people who have a very specific order to go. So let me assure you that our digitization of the processes which is going on, which will allow online access to potential employers of our universities, what kind of curriculum they are preparing, and in what way these graduates are going to be trained on softer skills with a respect for Japanese culture, their mannerism, their value system. Korea is having a good program with us. They started in 2006 with just 100 people, and now they are having almost 4,000 plus people. And just recently I asked their ambassador, what good you saw in our people, I mean, sometimes we get complaints even from Middle Eastern countries, but they say we are very happy. I said, how come? He said, number one, we pick people personally. We see their height, weight, outlook, and let them learn language. So learning language is a IQ function. So if a person can learn a foreign language in 3 months, 6 months and can converse it, it shows a massive neuronal, connectivity and ability to, adjust things and have memory and appetite to grow. And then they said, we do not have any late night juggleries or a kind of bad behavior, criminal attitude. They can't run, it's an isolated part of world. So we are very happy, but we will pick them as the demand comes. So I propagated this model to European Union, to Germany, to individual European Union states. And this is going to be, when Japan is coming here and they are having like a very, very carefully crafted relationship of entering with universities, having some agreement, picking people on a competitive basis. So there are willing workers. They have a promise to work in the best country, and they will be designing their lives and careers. So let me assure you that our ministry, our entities will be absolutely facilitative in terms of having this process very seamless, without any bureaucratic hurdles. And we would like to review it after 6 months or 1 year. And we will definitely like to see how can we upscale it to other professions apart from IT, because there are wonderful mathematical, talent going on. Recently, Excellency Ambassador, we have a good history of working with JICA and the way, they understand the system and design interventions and improve the service delivery in any side. What we are trying to see that until and unless we pick our best universities, we design short courses on the basis of the need which is in the Europe or G20 economies or in Japan, and we subsidize that curriculum and their stay and lodging boarding thing. And by the time this 6 months course is on, by the 4th, 5th month, the visa, the job offer, everything is with them. So the demand side would be looked after, the supply side would be carefully crafted. So there is a serious promise of instant recruitment when people go out. But because if there are universities which are working on advanced mathematics and biochemistry or medical diagnostics, and when there are PhD students, there are gadgets, there are equipments, they can also train people for diploma and short courses which are going to be instantly recruited. So we are working on that model that will create like a churning out of totally tailor-made, desired, better IQ people who are trained on the modules which are required by foreign employers. This is going to be an area where JICA and many other entities can have interaction with us. We are going to share our base business case with you also without taking more time. I'm very appreciative that you chose Pakistan. I am acknowledging the services of all those who worked very hard to design this relationship, appreciating Mr. Kashani that he has nurtured this relationship, and appreciating all those who will be partner in it. And let us clap for this wonderful day. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Arshad Mahmood, for your enlightening keynote address. Next, joining us virtually, we have Mr. Raza Bashir Tarar, His Excellency Ambassador of Pakistan to Japan. I would now like to invite him to share his remarks.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Minister, Secretary OP and HRD, Matsuda Taishi, and all esteemed participants. Assalamu alaikum and konnichiwa. The launch of the joint IT and Japanese language training program, initiated by the Ministry of Overseas through Overseas Employment Corporation in collaboration with Plus W, marks a significant milestone in strengthening Pakistan-Japan cooperation in the manpower sector and enhancing the employability of Pakistan's youth. Just to refresh the history of this initiative, this innovative program was proposed by the Embassy of Pakistan in Tokyo to stakeholders in line with the embassy's proactive approach in addressing the growing demand for skilled workers in Japan, particularly in the IT sector. I remember when I had newly arrived in Tokyo, having a meeting with Plus W, and at that time it appeared to be in a rather exploratory stage. So I'm pleased to note that the Ministry of Overseas Pakistanis and Human Resource Development has truly risen to the occasion, as evidenced by the efforts of the Managing Director, Overseas Employment Corporation, and let us not forget, Director General, Bureau of Immigration and Overseas Employment, under the able guidance of the Honorable Minister for Overseas Pakistanis and Human Resource Development, and of course, Secretary OP and HRD. And why I mention the Director General, Bureau of Immigration, because this bureau has played a key role in bringing on board the private sector. So this was one unresolved issue. Whenever we spoke with our Japanese interlocutors, they underlined the need for bringing the private sector on board as well. And we all know that the private sector at the end of the day has to be the real, engine of growth. So enhancement of IT skills coupled with Japanese language proficiency would equip young Pakistanis with the necessary tools to secure high quality jobs in Japan's competitive job market. And this again, we learned from experience, because whenever we, like for example, during the IT week in Tokyo, when we tried to convince IT companies to increase their footprint in Japan, we did not get an extremely encouraging response. So our pitch to our interlocutors, including Plus W, was that we should concentrate on, the principle of catch them young. So basically, fresh graduates. And so IT skills coupled with obviously Japanese language proficiency. Japanese language, again, it's a difficult language, but Pakistanis have proven that they have the aptitude and ability to basically learn it better than many people from many countries. So basically, the collaboration with Plus W, which is a well-established Japanese company, adds credibility to the program, ensuring that participants receive quality training, both technical and linguistic. The dual focus on IT and Japanese language not only broadens career opportunities for the participants, but also enhances their cultural understanding and integration into the Japanese society, a key factor for professional success in Japan. This initiative dovetails with the Prime Minister of Pakistan's vision of promoting human resource development, enhancing skills, and improving overseas employment opportunities for Pakistan's workforce. The program's focus on equipping young professionals with in-demand skills in the global market positions Pakistan as a valuable contributor to the international workforce. The Embassy of Pakistan, Tokyo, is actively promoting Pakistani manpower in Japan under the guidance of the Honorable Minister OP and HRD. And soon, I'm confident, inshallah, soon Pakistan will become one of the leading manpower dispatching countries to Japan. The embassy has connected overseas employment cooperation with a number of potential employers in the past. Private sector OEPs have also been introduced to the Japanese companies through seminars, webinars, and day-to-day information sharing. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I would especially like to commend the universities which are participating in the program, because the universities, quite frankly, hold the key. And obviously, universities are manned and headed by people, to paraphrase the Secretary OP and HRD, very high IQ people. So it's very reassuring to see that they have there is a buy-in of this initiative by our reputed institutions of higher learning. So thank you all very much. Let us work together. As I like to say to my Japanese friends, Gambarimashu. Thank you very much. Arigato gozaimasu.
Thank you, Mr. Raza Bashir Tarar, for your valuable input. Now it's my honor to invite Mr. Shuichi Akamatsu, Ambassador of Japan to Pakistan, to address the audience. Thank you.
Federal Secretary Dr. Mahmood, Managing Director Dr. Kam, Ambassador Talal, Ambassador Matsuda, President Sakurai, distinguished guests, Assalamu alaikum. It's a great honor for me to be present at this special occasion to celebrate the commencement of Plus W's IT engineer training and Japanese language education program in Pakistan. As we step into the year 2025, we mark the 73rd anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Japan and Pakistan, and the 71st year of the provision of Japanese Official Development Assistance, ODA, to Pakistan. Early on, Japan began supporting developing countries, working hand in hand with the people of the recipient countries to build their nation's futures. At the heart of Japan's ODA is human resource development. Instead of merely providing fish, we teach how to catch fish, fostering sense of self-help. This philosophy is the cornerstone of Japanese ODA and is also the case in Pakistan. Last week, the government of Pakistan announced a new 5-year economic plan, Run Pakistan. Japan is ready to support Pakistan's efforts to avoid the boom and bust cycles through export-led growth and to help Pakistan join the ranks of economic powerhouses in the future. The new plan mentioned the development of human capitals as one of the strategic enablers. Japan will be able to play a role in this area because over the past 70 years, Japan has welcomed over 7,000 Pakistani trainees and sent more than 3,000 Japanese experts to Pakistan. as its technical cooperation scheme. Likewise, IT is one of the key focuses of the URAN Pakistan in the pillars of two of the 5 E's, Export and E-Pakistan. Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, is currently implementing a technical cooperation project for matching Pakistan IT talent with Japanese companies. We are committed to continuing our support in the IT industry sector. The project of +W in Pakistan aligns perfectly with the cooperation efforts of the Japanese government, and the embassy will continue to fully support these initiatives. Previously, through the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry (METI) program, we have assisted in providing advanced IT education and Japanese language institution tailored to science and engineering students. We are honored to contribute to the new project launched today through AOTS-sponsored courses. I am confident that this project will enable many young IT professionals to find opportunities in Japan, greatly benefiting the future relations between Japan and Pakistan. This year also sees the Osaka Kansai Expo in Japan, which I believe will be an excellent opportunity to showcase Pakistan IT talent to Japan and the world. Also, I hope that the Expo will encourage many Pakistani people to visit Japan and develop a fondness for our country. With 250 million people in Pakistan and 120 million people in Japan, I am convinced that there are still many untapped potentials between our two nations. As the Japanese ambassador, I am committed to further developing their long-standing friendship built on mutual respect and cooperation. Japan, Pakistan, Dosti, Jindabad. Once again, I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations on the commencement of +W's new education program. I deeply appreciate the contributions and dedication of the Ministry of Overseas Pakistani and Human Resource Development, Overseas Employment Cooperation, relevant universities, and the students who will take part in the education courses. I look forward to witnessing the continued growth and success. Thank you very much. Shukriya.
Thank you, Mr. Shuichi Akamatsu, for your kind words and continued support. Next, we will hear from Mr. Masatomo Itonaga, Director of the Japan External Trade Organization, JETRO.
Distinguished guests, distinguished members of OEC and +W, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all. I am Masatomo Itonaga, Country Director of JETRO, Japan External Trade Organization. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak at this occasion, and I'm very happy to be part of this ceremony today. +W came to Pakistan almost 5 years ago and has since then made tremendous progress in skill development of Pakistani IT engineers and creating many opportunities for them to collaborate globally, particularly with Japanese IT companies. +W has made MOUs with many IT universities and also with one NGO, and offer training courses to students on a regular basis, on site as well as online. Since the beginning, JETRO has been always ready to support Plus W in their endeavors to promote IT human resources to work for Japanese companies. While historically, Japan and Pakistan's economic relationship is seen through the lens of automobiles, electronics, and machinery, etc., setting up a base that continuously works as a platform to bridge a capable human resources of Pakistan with the private companies in Japan truly deserves a lot of appreciation. As we all are aware that there's a shortage of human resources in Japan, it is very much encouraging for Pakistan if any part of it can be fulfilled from here. Japan and Pakistan have totally opposite-looking population pyramids. It is obvious that Pakistan has a huge advantage and the potentiality of human resources. With proper guidance and training, these human resources will be a strong point for Pakistan. With the inevitable shortage of human resources expected in these years in Japan, Japanese companies, private sectors is keen to look for foreign manpower with special skills, particularly in the IT sector. This collaboration between OEC and Plus W will be a landmark for creating more job opportunities with leading Japanese companies and to work in Japan. With the continuous effort of learning the Japanese language and culture, Pakistani manpower will be able to gain much advantage in the Japanese human resource market. I'm happy to see that this collaboration of Plus W and the OEC will also have Japanese language training courses. Through this basic knowledge of the Japanese language, it will be much easier and enjoyable for Pakistani human resource to live in Japan. Japan is a half in size of Pakistan space-wise. Still, Japan has 4 distinct seasons and a variety of climates. Japanese anime and food are becoming very popular in Pakistan nowadays. These factors might be a trigger for Pakistani youngsters to look at the Japanese market as a favorable market working place. Pakistani people must feel encouraged to work for Japan with just the effort of learning basic Japanese language. Pakistani people have a very special feeling for Japan, I believe. I hope the good relationship between us continues in the future as well, also among the youngsters of Pakistan and Japan. I wish Plus W and OEC all the best, eventually contributing this end as well. In conclusion, I would like to express my sincere congratulations to this occasion once again. JETRO has been operating in Pakistan since the 1950s and always ready to support such economic partnership between Japan and Pakistan. And we look forward to mutual benefits for both countries. I thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Masatomo Itonaga, for sharing your valuable insights. Next, joining us virtually, I would like to invite Mr. Takashi Yamabe, Director of the Board at the Association of Overseas Technical Cooperation and Sustainable Partnership, AOTS, to share his remarks.
Good morning, every participant, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great honor and pleasure to deliver a few words on behalf of the Association for Overseas Technical Cooperation and Sustainable Partnerships, AOTS. I am Takashi Yamabe, Director of the Board. Nice meeting you all. First of all, I would like to express my deepest appreciation for the efforts made by Plus W Inc. and 9 universities in Pakistan: NAST, FAST, ComSats, UCP, Punjab University, UET, UOK, NED, and IOPM, to conduct this joint ID and Japanese language internship program. Taking this opportunity, I would like to introduce AOTS and its activities to you. We were established in 1959 and have been engaged in technical cooperation through training, expert dispatch, and the other programs subsidized by the Japanese government, the Ministry of Economic Trade and Industry, METI. Our four main activities are technical training programs, which is to invite participants from overseas to Japan for training, overseas training programs, where we conduct training sessions overseas, expert dispatch programs, in which we dispatch experts with Japanese technology to overseas factories for guidance, and lastly, industry academia collaborative programs, in which we established courses at overseas universities and provide internships as needed. Recently, many programs are conducted online or a hybrid of on-site and online. So far, as many as 400,000 individuals of 170 countries have participated in the AOTS training programs in Japan and abroad, among which about 8,000 participants from Pakistan. These former trainees are forming 75 alumni associations in 46 countries and regions. In Pakistan, there are 3 alumni associations in Islamabad, Karachi, and Lahore. This course is one of the industry academia collaborative programs utilizing the ODA, Official Development Assistance, budget of the Japanese government. The purpose of the program is to improve knowledge and skills of students that are desired by Japanese companies and local Japanese affiliated companies through courses and internships, together with increasing their or your motivation to seek employment at the aforementioned companies. By leading a student to such workplaces, the goal is to contribute the facilitation of business activities and the establishment of stronger ties between Japan and the relevant countries. This program started in fiscal year 2020 with 7 courses implemented in the first year. Since then, we have received applications from many companies, and we are planning to implement more than 50 courses in this fiscal year. This is the 3rd time for PlusW to implement program in collaboration with AOTS. In this course, lecturers from PlusW Inc. will provide you lectures on latest IT skills and Japanese language skills needed to work for a Japanese company as an IT engineer. We hope that students attending this program will utilize this opportunity not only to understand the content of the course, but also to learn directly from the companies as a step toward their or your future career development. I'd like to conclude my speech by wishing you all the best with this project and a successful future to the students. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Takashi Yamabe, for your encouraging words. Next, I would like to call upon Ms. Wakako Sakurai, founder and CEO of PlusW Japan, to address the audience.
Assalamu alaikum. Distinguished guests, first of all, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to all of you for joining us today on this important occasion. A special thank to you. The Honorable Minister, Mr. Chaudhry Sadiq Hussain, Ambassador Raza Bashir Tara, Ambassador Shuichi Akamatsu, Mr. Masamoto Itonaga, Director of JETRO Karachi Office, Mr. Takashi Yamabe, Director of AOTS, Dr. Arshad Ahmed from MOP and HRD, Mr. Nasir Khan Kashani, Managing Director of OEC. Your presence today demonstrates the strong bond of cooperation between Japan and Pakistan, and it is truly an honor to have you with us. I would also like to sincerely thank you all of our partners who have supported this initiative from its very beginning. Your unwavering support has been essential to the success of this project, and we are deeply grateful for your collaboration. My name is Wakako Sakurai, and in addition to my roles as founder and CEO of +W, I'm also honored to serve as the Senior Vice President at NTT DOCOMO, Japan's leading telecom company. This role allows me to witness firsthand the immense potential for collaboration between Japan and Pakistan, particularly in the field of IT. It is truly a pleasure to announce that starting in January 2025, former Ambassador of Japan to Ukraine and Pakistan, Kuninori Matsuda, will join +W as Executive Advisor. His vast experience and vision will play a pivotal role in advising this project and further strengthen the ties between Japan and Pakistan. This project would not have been possible without your unwavering support, and I sincerely thank each of you for helping to bring this vision of life. At +W, our mission to connect Pakistan's talented IT engineers with the growing demand for skilled professionals in Japan. This company was established in 2020 with the encouragement from former Ambassador Master of the Embassy of Japan in Pakistan. Ambassador Master envisioned as bridging the gap between Japan, which is facing a significant labor shortage, and Pakistan, which has awareness of skilled IT professionals. Inspired by his vision, we opened the Pakistan-Japan Center in Islamabad in May 2022. At this center, we open IT workshops led by CTOs from Japanese companies and specialties Japanese languages programs tailored for IT professionals. We are excited to announce that starting in January 2025, we will be launching an exciting new phase of this initiative targeting third and fourth year students from 9 leading universities in Pakistan: National University of Science and Technology, National University of Computer and Imaging Science, University of Engineering and Technology Lahore, University of Karachi, University of Central Punjab, University of the Punjab, NED University of Engineering and Technology, Institute of Business Management, Comsas University. These prestigious institutions will play a crucial role in developing a next generation of IT professionals who will contribute to the growing collaboration between Japan and Pakistan. Over 50 students will be enrolled in the first phase the program. So far, 26 Pakistani IT engineers have joined 65 IT development projects for Japanese companies. with 2 engineers moved to Japan in June 2023. They have been worked on site for over a year and have earned the trust and respect of their Japanese colleagues for their exceptional performance. Their success demonstrates the immense potential of Pakistani IT professionals and their ability to contribute to Japanese technology advancement. Japan faces a significant challenge by 2030. It is estimated that the country will need an additional 787,000 IT professionals. Meanwhile, Pakistan is home to a talented pool of IT professionals ready to meet this demand. By bringing these engineers to Japan, we can help alleviate this shortage with offering them the opportunity to work on groundbreaking projects in a global environment. I have personally been deeply impressed by the ambition and hard work of the students we have engaged with during our training session. Their determination reinforces my belief in Pakistan's bright future and its enormous potential for growth. This new initiative builds on the success of our past efforts. With the support of the Pakistani government, we are expanding the program to 9 universities across the country. This will not only provide IT training, but also prepare students with language skills and project management knowledge necessary for success in Japanese company. In conclusion, I believe that Japan will continue to rely more on global talent in the coming years. I am confident that this program will help many talented individuals grow and become key contributors to both Japan and Pakistan's future. Together, let us commit to strengthen the ties between our two nations. I am deeply grateful for your continued support, and I look forward to a future of cooperation and success. Thank you. Shukriya.
Thank you, Ms. Wakako Sakurai, for your inspiring remarks. Now, we will have a presentation by Mr. Takashi Horiuchi, Executive Vice President and COO of PlusW, who will give us an overview of the Advanced IT Training and Japanese Language Education Project.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Takashi Horiuchi, Executive Vice President and COO of PlusW. First of all, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude for this opportunity. Special thanks to the Honorable Minister, Mr. Chaudhry Sadiq Hussain, and Ambassador Raza Bashir Tara from Tokyo, and Ambassador Shuichi Akamatsu, and Mr. Masatomo Itonaga, Director of JETRO, and Mr. Takashi Yamabe, Director of AOTS from Tokyo, and Dr. Arshad Mahmood from MOP and HRD, and Mr. Nasir Khan Kashani, the Managing Director of OEC. Let me briefly introduce PlusW. PlusW has founded in 2020 with a vision for the world with diverse individualities. Our goal is to create a world where every individual can fully realize their potential while embracing diverse ways in living and working. PlusW, headquartered in Shibuya, Japan, opened the Pakistan-Japan Center for Mutual Cooperation, PCC, at the National University of Science and Technology in Islamabad in May 2022. In 2023, we also opened an office in New York, and currently we operate in 3 locations globally. The PJC in Pakistan primarily focuses on IT education for Pakistani IT professionals. Japan language training specialized for IT development and offshore development as well. We have built a network of around 6,000 highly skilled IT professionals in Pakistan and actively engaged in IT development projects. Our efforts have been recognized, and we are featured in Asia Business Outlook as one of the top 10 women-founded companies in Japan by the end of last year. Next. In May 2022, we opened Park Japan Center in Islamabad. This center located in NAST. Serve as a bridge between Japanese companies and Pakistani IT engineers. At PJC, we have provided IT and Japanese language education to hundreds of Pakistani IT students through programs such as AOTS support courses and METIS initiatives as well. We also offer career development and post-employment support to these students. Through these efforts, we had the privilege of speaking at Pakistan-Japan Trade and Investment Seminar in September 2022, and we are honored to have an audience with Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif. Through our activities, we aim to facilitate the matching of Pakistani IT talents with Japanese companies. Many companies in Japan, especially in the IT sector, are facing severe talent shortages. By collaborating with these companies and building frameworks to accept workers from overseas, we can provide more opportunity for Pakistan IT professionals to work in Japan. By the end of 2024, over 5,700 highly skilled Pakistani IT engineers have registered with us, and 26 Pakistani professionals are actively engaged in project at PlusW. To date, Pakistani IT professionals have contributed to 65 IT development projects, both in Japan and remotely. So today, we are joined by Muhammad Sharik and Fahad Munir, Taimur Khan, Wasjid Shah, who are working on IT development project. And additionally, Hafiz Muhammad Safira is joining us online. So you are the pioneer who opened the gate between the Pakistan and Japan in terms of IT. Thank you for your tenacious effort. Let me share two more success stories. First, Mr. Hanan and Ahad, two IT engineers, gained development experience in Pakistan before joining PlusW. They now live in Nagasaki, Japan, and engaged in IT development projects for Japanese companies. They have been working in Japan for almost 2 years and have become indispensable members of their client companies, adapting well to life in Japan and collaborating effectively with Japanese IT engineers. Next. So let me introduce a case where Pakistani IT engineers working remotely on an IT development project for a Japanese company, Yuhan, which manufactures Baumkuchen, a German pastry. This team is using AI to learn the skill of craftsmen and develop machines that can manufacture Baumkuchen without human intervention. This development team includes more than 10 Pakistani IT engineers, and they are currently progressing the development of AI ovens named Tail. This project tale is also scheduled to be featured at this year's World Expo in Osaka. And we hope to widely share this success story of Pakistani IT talent, not only Japan and Pakistan, but across the world. And building on the successful examples, we have partnered with OEC to introduce a new program aimed at further promoting the matching of Pakistani IT talent with Japanese companies. The first year of this program will involve 54 IT students from 9 of Pakistan's top universities, including those of Islamabad, Karachi, and Lahore. This project will include 1 year and IT and Japanese language training, followed by opportunities for employment in Japan IT development project. Through the case studies and the practical development work, participants will gain industrial-oriented IT skills. The Japan language training will focus on the communication skills necessary for IT professionals. After completing the training, the participants will have the necessary understanding of Japanese environment projects and significant Japanese language skills, enabling them to pursue employment in Japan or work remotely on IT development projects. For IT training, we will collaborate with instructors who have over 10 years of experience leading global teams, as well as Pakistani IT engineers who have already active in Japan. Together, we will provide practical IT training that bridges the gap between the theory and practical applications. Many Pakistani IT students have interned at the top IT companies in Europe and North America and highly skilled. Given their global experience, we are among the most talented IT students worldwide. This program will equip them with the knowledge and the practical tips necessary to become immediate assets in Japanese IT development teams. For Japanese language training, our experts in Japanese education will collaborate with our IT team to teach practical Japanese that is directly applicable to work at the Japanese companies and participating in IT development projects. The training will be based on our IT-specific Japanese language program and will employ the indirect method, teaching Japanese in English, which allows for more efficient learning, especially for non-Japanese speakers. Upon successful completion on the training, we will provide opportunities for participation in IT development projects at +W, as well as employment opportunities with leading Japanese IT companies. +W is also involved in the Future Design Shibuya, which include top Japanese companies. And we will offer various opportunities in both urban and rural areas. Through these efforts, +W aims to continue being the bridge that matches Pakistani highly skilled IT engineers with Japanese future labor needs. By complementing each other's strengths, we hope further promote exchanges between the IT industries and universities and the talent of both Japan and Pakistan. So thank you for your attention. Shukriya.
Thank you, Mr. Takashi Horiuchi, for the detailed and insightful presentation. Now I would like to call Ms. Aruba Gelani, Director, University Advancement Office at NUS, to give valuable remarks about the program.
Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. I'm Aruba Gelani, Director Advancement at National University of Sciences and Technology. It is a great honor for me to be here today And ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what happens when you have the dedication, the will, and the commitment to do more. To do more for your country, not just for your own, but for others as well. This is how we change your challenges into your opportunity. They have an aging population, and with this, they came to us. And we have our talent, our young students, our graduates who are looking for placements. And this is where we collaborated with +W with the vision of Matsuda-san. So I would like to have this opportunity of extending my heartfelt gratitude to Matsuda-san, to Sakurai-san, and everybody who participated in this collaboration. Thank you so very much. We will continue to support, of course, +W and Japanese government in whatever capacity we can, not just through exchange of human resource, but also for R&D, for the exchange of cultures, for our students, or anything else that we can do. Let me tell you guys, we are different in terms of culture, but in terms of value, we are very, very similar. We have strong ethics, we have strong will and commitment to serve not to just our country, but also collaborate with other countries. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Aruba, for your insightful speech. Now I would like to call Dr. Shahida Mansoor, Dean of Architecture and Design from COMCET, to give her valuable remarks about the program.
So, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and konnichiwa. Very warm welcome to His Excellency Mr. Ambassador Shuichi Akamatsu-san, and welcome to our beloved country and to our green Islamabad. I'm very grateful to Mr. Nasir Khan Kashwani Sahab, Managing Director OEC, and Ms. Wakako Sakurai-san, founder of +W, for giving me this opportunity to be here to as a representative of my institute, COMCET University, Islamabad. Now, as I have been selected as the representative of my institute, I would like to highlight a few facts about our institute for your just information. COMCET University, Islamabad is a public sector university which is focused mainly on IT, having an enrollment for over 36,000 students, with 13,800 enrolled in various disciplines of IT alone, which is around 40% of its total enrollment. It's quite a huge chunk. CUI is a university of choice in CS and engineering, having world-ranked status invariably among top 500 in these disciplines. In its last 2 decades, CUI has produced over 100,000 graduates, of whom a large chunk is IT related, and although our graduates are very well placed, nevertheless, COMCET strives for creating the best placement opportunities by upskilling graduates and making them industry relevant. And you see, we have a very good, we maintain a very good contact to our alumni as well. We look after them also after they have graduated from COMCET University. Now, Japan is a premier destination for skilled HR from Pakistan, particularly in technology-related fields. And we hope that our graduate body and in-term students can benefit from the learning of Japanese language and IT training, which is being imparted through this program, and they can avail the career advancement offered by the Japanese skills market. So, Ishoni Gambarimashou. Now, IT-related fields aside, I would also like to express my desire that it will be great to have to expand our cooperation and our collaboration in other areas as well. For example, culture, art, and architecture, as I am Dean, Faculty of Architecture and Design, of course, and also having some practical experience of keeping a very good relation with the Japan Embassy. Always very grateful for their practical support, even sometimes also the little financial support as well, for the promotion of art and culture and our cross-cultural understanding. I believe that art, culture, the great ethical values and the practical wisdom of Japan, that is for sure behind this self-reliance which was being mentioned earlier. And I'm sure that this is because of that there are great models of sustainability and, even circular economy, which the Japanese are following. And we have a lot to learn from them in these areas as well. So in the end, I would only like to say that long live Pakistan, long live Pak-Japan friendship, and thank you very much. Nice day.
Thank you, Dr. Shahida Mansoor, for the valuable speech. Now I would like to call Dr. Hamad Naveed, Pro-Rector of University of Punjab, to give his valuable remarks.
Hello everyone, can you hear me? His Excellency, honorable dignitaries, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and Ohio gozaimasu, and a very good morning from a very foggy Lahore. I am Sikandar Sethi, Deputy Director, International Office, on behalf of Dr. Hamad Naveed from the University of Central Punjab, or UCP. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the organizers for inviting UCP to participate in the launching ceremony of this partnership between Overseas Employment Corporation and +W. I'm honored to speak about the vital importance of collaboration between Pakistan and Japan in the realm of IT professional placement within the Japanese IT industry. In our rapidly evolving world, the demand for skilled IT professionals is ever increasing. Japan, known for its technological advancements, and faces a significant shortage of IT talent. On the other hand, Pakistan boasts a growing pool of highly skilled IT professionals, eager to contribute their expertise on a global stage. And I can vouch for that since our university platform, we have a very large pool of faculties here at UCP. Among the 9 different faculties that we have, the faculty for the computer science and IT is the largest, as ComSets has, in terms of the student body, which are registered students in different courses of IT and computer science. Moreover, considering this ever-growing demand, UCP has launched new degree programs in data science, artificial intelligence, robotics, and intelligent systems. Here comes +W, which is not only playing a major role in connecting the academia with IT industry in Japan, but also promoting the Japanese language proficiency and cultural understanding between the two countries, strengthening bilateral relations. I'm happy to report that since we signed MOU with +W back in 2023, our students from the Faculty of Computer Science IT have been shortlisted for internship opportunities, and there has been an increasing interest from the student body to opt these opportunities, especially in the fields of cybersecurity, cloud engineering, machine learning, and software engineering. Moreover, we hope that this collaboration can lead to development of joint ventures, research initiatives, and innovation hubs, driving technological advancements and economic growth in both countries. It also opens the door for knowledge transfer, where best practices and cutting-edge technologies can be shared, ultimately benefiting the communities of the both countries. Yes, we at UCP wish nothing but all the very best to this initiative and looking forward to a fruitful partnership going forward. Thank you all.
Thank you. Now, Dr. Muhammad Abbas, Dean College of Computer Science and Information System from IOBM, will be joining virtually to give his valuable remarks.
Can you hear me? Good morning and Assalamu alaikum everybody, and good morning to our distinguished guests, esteemed dignitaries, respected faculty members, and most important, our aspiring IT graduates. It's been an honor and privilege to address this esteemed gathering, a symbol of collaboration and testament for the enduring friendship between Pakistan and Japan. Today is a momentous occasion that's to share the journey, a journey driven by commitment for the bridging cultures, fostering innovation, and unlocking global opportunities for the Pakistani youth. Our theme, which is bridging cultures and careers, empowering IT graduates through language for advanced IT training for global opportunities, perfectly captures the essence of this initiative. This is more just a program, it's a bridge that connects Pakistan with Japan, which is a rich heritage with Japan's vibrant culture, linking advanced IT expertise with the limitless potential of Pakistani youth. Similarly, this initiative represents a bold and a visionary step towards two essential components for success in today's interconnected world, that is, cutting-edge IT technologies and fluency in Japan language learning. By empowering our graduates with advanced technical knowledge and Japan language proficiency, we are opening doors to the unparalleled opportunities in the global marketplace, especially in Japan dynamic technology sector. Today, we must take a moment to recognize and thank to the exceptional individuals whose vision and support have brought us here. First of all, Mr. Nasir Khan Kashani, Managing Director of the Overseas Employment Corporation. Sir, your dedication to equip Pakistani talent for global markets is truly commendable. Secondly, I will also mention Ms. Wakiko Sukarai, CEO of and founder of Plus W. Your passion for cultural collaboration and your unwavering belief in the Pakistani potential, this has brought you here, and we see a potential relationship between Japan and Pakistan. The Pakistani-Japan culture stands as a beacon of hope and opportunity, a place where dreams can take flight, cultures meet and grow, and the future is shaped through progress and innovation. Now to our graduates embarking on this exciting journey, remember, you are not just our students, you are ambassadors of a brighter and interconnected world. Your commitment to the mastering IT and the Japanese language is more than a professional accomplishment. It is a bridge to the future defined by collaboration. Now, let us pledge to make this partnership a shining example, what is possible where nations unite with a shared vision. Together we are building future where transcends borders and innovations knows no limits. As a Dean of IT and Computer Science, I pledge to provide a quality students from IOBM, Institute of Business Management, Karachi, which have a MOU with the company Plus W, and we wish them a very successful relationship between Pakistan and Japan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Muhammad Abbas and all the university representatives for sharing your perspective. Next, I would like to invite two trainees, Ms. Maheen from NUST and Mr. Nahyan from ComSets to share their experience with us.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Minasan, konnichiwa. Watashi wa Nahyan to moshimasu. Pakistan no ComSets daigaku de software engineering o senko shiteiru 4年生です。日本の文化と日本語興味があります。今日はこの素晴らしいイベント参加できてね、とても光栄です。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。Good morning, everyone. My name is Nahyan. I'm a final year student from ComStats, specializing in software engineering. It is truly an honor to stand in front of such an esteemed crowd and represent myself and most of the students that are participating in this program. Now, I have always been deeply inspired by Japanese culture, their work culture, their culture on its own, their technological advancements, and basically their dedication to work. Now, this deep interest this inspiration has made me want to pick up Japanese and learn some basic Japanese, conversational or just understanding. Now, from this, I'm deeply excited to advance this learning. I am excited to learn through experts of the Japanese language and experienced Japanese teachers as well. Now, I believe this program will bring me one step closer to helping me achieve my goal, which is to eventually work in Japan and work in the IT industry as well. Furthermore, I am equally thrilled for the top graduates of top universities that will also be taking part in this program, and I am excited to work with them and collaborate with them, this program will help me enhance my teamwork skills, cultural integration, and basically innovation between students. Lastly, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me, or a student like me. Now, and I'm incredibly grateful to be part of this initiative and having the honor to stand in front of such a crowd and give a speech. Now, lastly, I would like to thank everyone, especially Plus W and the Park Japan Center for making this possible. And I hope this overall project becomes a gateway for other students with collaboration with Japanese companies and Plus W. Everyone, thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimashita.
皆さんこんにちは。私はマヒンと申します。パキスタンのダス大学で3年コンピュータサイエンスを専攻している3年コンピュータサイエンス大学3年生です。私は日本のアニメが大好きで、それを見てたくさんの基本的な日本語を学びました。今日はこの素晴らしいイベントに参加できてとても嬉しいです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。Okay, good morning, everyone. So I'm Mahin Ahmed, and I'm a third-year computer science student at NUST. I'm so excited to be here today and to represent my country and my university at this incredible event. So a little bit about me. I have been a big fan of Japanese media for many years now. Watching Japanese media has not only introduced me to the beauty of Japanese storytelling and culture, but also taught me a lot of basic Japanese phrases and expressions. So it is because of this passion that I gained a strong interest in learning more about Japan, its language, and its people. This program is like a dream come true for me, as it gives me the opportunity to learn Japanese from experienced teachers and work on practical IT projects with talented students from both Pakistan and Japan alike. I believe this will not only enhance my technical skills, but also prepare me for a future where I could contribute to building stronger connections between Pakistan and Japan. I'm truly grateful to be a part of this initiative, and I would like to thank everyone, especially Plus W and Pakistan Japan Center, who made this possible. I am looking forward to beginning this journey, and I hope this project becomes a gateway to opening opportunities to collaborate with Japanese companies and Plus W. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimashita.
Thank you, Ms. Mahin and Mr. Nahyan, for sharing your valuable insights. I'd like to call upon Mr. Kuninori Masuda, Executive Advisor of Plus W and former Ambassador of Embassy of Japan in Ukraine and Embassy of Japan in Pakistan, to address the audience.
Federal Minister Chaudhary, thank you very much for being with us. And Federal Secretary Mahmoud, thank you for very inspiring speech. And of course, Managing Director Kashani, without your support, today we couldn't come reach today. And also Ambassador Taral from Japan and Ambassador Kamachi, newly arrived Japanese ambassador. And I can assure you that he's going to commit next 3 years, I hope, for promoting Japan-Pakistan relations. And of course, all the representatives of 9 wonderful, superb universities in Pakistan. Thank you very much for being with us. And also, sorry, I touched on the wrong button. And of course, my dear colleague, founder and CEO Sakurai-san, without a commitment, we couldn't realize this project. And all the Japanese and Pakistani friends and colleagues, Assalamu alaikum. And particularly to Pakistani friends, hello, those Pakistanis say, Min Matsuda home, Sabik Yapani Safir. And Min Buhi, Pakistani Waps, Akar Humbo. I'm thrilled to be come back to Pakistan. And I'm delighted to be part of this project. Now, each of our previous speakers talked about visions, purpose, background, and future benefits for Japan and Pakistan from this project. I think it's worthwhile for me to dwell on a bit of the history between Pakistan and Japan, particularly for those of you, both from Japan and Pakistan, who are too young to remember what happened over the last 8 decades. Now, close your eyes and think about back in 1945, Japan was miserably defeated in World War II. Then soon, there's a newly independent, beautiful country, which is called Pakistan. Now, 2 different partners found each other in a miraculous way. Japan needed to rebuild our defeated countries in the ruins from very scratch. And there was no one but Pakistan who came forward to open its heart and mind by exporting high-quality cotton. Now, Pakistani's cotton lays the foundation for Japan's economic redevelopment after World War II. Why? Because we needed to start our economy again from the very scratch, which means that we in Japan concentrated on textile industry, but we didn't and still don't produce high quality cotton and other material. And no countries are willing to sell cotton to Japan, defeated country, but except for Pakistan. So, friends and colleagues, Japan's today's economy was simply not possible without friendship and strong support from Pakistan. And this is what I would like to all of you to remember. This is the beginning of our common journey. And in the meantime, Japan luckily accumulated some money, which we started to use wisely in the form of the economic development projects to Pakistan. So we work together with Pakistani friends in building economic and social infrastructure, including highways, dams, ports, seaports, just about everything. This was a history spanned from 1940s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. But unfortunately, after the turn of the century into the 21st century, for some reasons on both sides of Japan and Pakistan, we kind of lost the interest working together between Pakistan and Japan. Now, everything will and should change because we have newly found common project, and there is a human resource. Now think about Japan suffers from the aging society with shrinking population, but still, good news is Japan finally started to come out of the 30-year economic doldrum or stagflations with the new business opportunities and the new investment and the new trade and the new science and technologies. But we need friends and colleagues who are willing to work with us. And again, no other country but Pakistan who can come forward to help with us. So let's talk about the future. Yes, Plus W and Pakistani friends and the Japanese government, we are going to concentrate first and foremost on IT sector because this is one of the strongest areas which Pakistan can boast of. But it is not the end of the story. IT is, I would say, very basic commodities in economic development. It's just like basmati rice for Pakistanis or, Japanese rice for Japan. So once we succeed in creating a strong IT-based corporations between Japan and Pakistan, what can we do? Look, think about young Pakistani IT engineers with a skill and knowledge of Japanese culture and language. He or she can join Japanese companies, not only in Japan, but Japanese companies which are located throughout the world. And as you know that Plus W has already opened that office in United States, but that's not the end of the story. We are definitely going to open new offices in other parts of the world. Now, in the meantime, those Pakistani IT engineers could come back to Pakistan to start their own businesses and to contribute to the economic development of Pakistan. So this can be a definitely and clearly win-win common project. And all of us here in this room and through the online participations are now witnessing the beginning of a new journey which going to last into the rest of the 21st century and beyond. But please always remember, 80 years ago, newly independent Pakistan came forward to help defeat Japan to start again. And this is what we are going to repeat into the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kuninori Masuda, for your thoughtful words. It is now time to invite our chief guest, the Honorable Mr. Chaudhry Saleh Hussain, Federal Minister of the Ministry of Overseas Pakistan and Human Resource Development, to deliver his speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Excellency, the Ambassador of Japan, CEO and management of Plus W, our former Ambassador, Ambassador of Pakistan and Japan, representation from SIFC, different esteemed universities, students, our Federal Secretary, Dr. Arshad, the MD, Mr. Kashani Saab, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu Alaikum. It is both a privilege and pleasure to address this auspicious gathering as we convene here today for the inaugural ceremony of the IT Skill Advanced, for paving the way to showcase Pakistan's IT potential to the Japanese market and Japanese language internship program as a mandatory prerequisite for foreign employment in Japan. I am reminded of the transformative potential of initiatives like these in shaping the future of our youth and strengthening the fabric of international collaboration. Excellency, the Ambassador, former Ambassador, really made very inspiring remarks, and I think we should also take his advice in future in shaping what other possibilities are there for our youth and our students. The Ministry of Overseas, Pakistanis and Human Resource Development has always been committed to uplifting our nation's workforce. Under the Ministry's vision, the Overseas Employment Corporation stands as a testament to these efforts, bringing the gap between talented Pakistani professionals and the global job market. Today's program, a collaboration between OEC and Plus W Japan, is a beacon of what can be achieved when nations join hands for mutual progress. This initiative reflects the Ministry's dedication and Pakistan's broader commitment to expanding our talent pool's horizons through innovation, training, and international partnerships. Technical expertise alone is not enough in today's interconnected world. The ability to communicate across cultural and linguistic boundaries is equally vital. And I was truly impressed by our students who came on stage, and I was really happy and proud to see their confidence. This program focuses on Japan's language proficiency and advanced IT training, which addresses this gap by equipping our students with not just methodological expertise but also the cultural and linguistic skills necessary to thrive in international scenarios. This initiative is a step towards realizing a broader vision of increasing foreign employment opportunities, particularly in economic powerhouses like Japan. Programs like these enable our highly skilled and tech-savvy workforce and students to access lucrative markets, contributing significantly to Pakistan's economy. Let me emphasize the importance of remittances in boosting our national economy. In the fiscal year 23-24, overseas Pakistanis sent home over $30 billion, expanding opportunities for skilled and highly skilled workers in large regional blocs such as Japan, the European Union, and the North America can exponentially increase the figures. This is fostering our economic stability and growth. The IT and Japanese language internship program is a perfect example of how we can turn aspirations into reality. Participants will gain expertise in cutting-edge domains such as data science and cloud technologies, aligning with global industry demands. GLPT N5 and N4 certifications will open doors to international opportunities, especially in Japan. Through remote internships and direct placements with leading Japanese companies, participants will embark on a journey of professional excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan is a nation rich in talent and potential. The world recognizes the contributions of our professionals in fields ranging from IT to medicine and engineering. It is now our responsibility to create more avenues for our youth to excel globally. Initiatives like today's program are not just opportunities, they are investments in our future. I urge all stakeholders, government bodies, universities, foreign partners, and our talented youth to seize this moment and contribute wholeheartedly to the success of this initiative. Together, we can enhance Pakistan's global footprint and ensure that our workforce becomes an indispensable part of the world's economy. I still remember the first time I met Plus W. Actually, it was their first time also when they visited Pakistan. I was not the Minister for Overseas, but Minister for Board of Investment. And we had a very good meeting. It was their first time in Pakistan. And I'm glad that today we see, that things are moving forward and things are actually happening. So I also wish them good luck and our ministry's full support. In conclusion, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Excellency Ambassador, former Ambassador, the whole team of the Japanese Embassy in Pakistan, and especially Ms. Wakako, who continued her journey in Pakistan, and you can see how it is affecting and how it is maturing into something which will grow even further. Our Japanese delegates, I thank you, and all the organizers for making this program a reality. To the participants, I say, this is your moment to shine, to bridge cultures, and to carve a future that reflects the very best of Pakistan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Mr. Chaudhry Saleh Hussain, for your inspiring words. Finally, to conclude the formal proceedings, I would now like to invite Mr. Muhammad Akmal Khan, Executive Director of the Overseas Employment Corporation, to deliver the closing remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. As we bring this inspiring event to close, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to all our esteemed guests, particularly our Honorable Federal Minister, partners from Japanese side, His Excellency Japanese Ambassador to Pakistan from Japan, our worthy Secretary, Dr. Arshad Mahmood, and development partners like IOM is here, GIZ, thank you very much, ICMPD and ILO, and my sister organizations and Director General Bureau for its participation in this at this moment. We all are together today. I just want to make this clear on a word that under this roof we are not going to take an initiative, but we are graduating and we are introducing our regular university education under our regular migration stream. This is not, we are producing almost 90% of our workforce going to Middle East, and we are opening new opportunities and trying to explore new destination for our talented and potential workforce, not in terms of skilled workforce, but highly skilled workforce like today we have witnessed the students from different universities. And this is first step. Not only we are going for these 15 universities, definitely we will move forward. And I'm really thankful to Plus W CEO who continuously since 2022, they have visited Pakistan, and today we are on this stage. Again, I will not say it is an achievement, but it is the first step that we are going to introduce a new stream and new. And I am hoping students are here, 54 students today. This is my hope and this is my wish that after a 5-year or after a 10-year, one of you may be here as a CEO of Japanese IT company. And definitely, inshallah, we make sure under the visionary leadership of our Federal Minister and our Federal Secretary and our Managing Director Nasir Khan Kashani, I assure you OEC will give you true reflection of the immigration promotion entity for exploring new job opportunities, new destination for our talented workforce. Thank you very much, all of you. I am really thankful, and thanks to all my guests. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad Akmal, for your kind words.
Now I request Federal Minister, Federal Secretary, and Managing Director to come forward and distribute the shields to our distinguished guests. Mr. Shuichi Akamatsu, Ambassador of the Japanese Embassy in Pakistan. Ms. Wakako Sakurai, Founder and CEO of PlusW. Mr. Takashi Horiuchi, Executive Vice President and COO PlusW. Mr. Junya Fukui, Senior Director at PlusW. Mr. Hafiz Muhammad Umair Munir, Head of Pakistan-Japan Center PlusW. Mr. Kuninori Matsuda, Executive Advisor at PlusW, ex-Ambassador of Japanese Embassy in Ukraine, ex-Ambassador of Embassy of Japan in Pakistan. Mr. Masatomo Itonaga, Resident Representative at JETRO.
JICA.
Okay. JICA ka nahi hai. Mr. Taiga Yano, Representative Officer at JICA. Okay. Bas khatam? About closing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the formal part of the program. We will now proceed with the photo session and followed by the lunch. Thank you for all of you for your presence and participation.